started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. Cam Ward brings the Titans out. Season 2, he was the #1 overall pick in 2025 and started all 17 games for Tennessee a season ago.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Titans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Off play action, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run up the middle, Spears. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. Ho-ho! Tajay Spears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Blues, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
Third down and 10.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to have a first down. Well done. Scramble for a gain of 10 to move the chains.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Third down, Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A lot can go wrong here in the rain, but this one is away. DK to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Blues offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And the Tokyo first down. First and 10.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Tokyo, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Blues are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
Jimray DK now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. McCaffrey going to return it. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Blues offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Tokyo.
1st and 10. Purdy. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy now on 2nd down. The throw on the run is complete. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They get the guard that time. Penalty on Dominic Puny. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Waitman now on to punt. Kick is away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Oh, yeah. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll run with Spears. And nice spin move there. Nearly got him free, but he'll wind up only with a gain of about 3. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Will be swung out wide to Spears. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. The rain has eased momentarily, and we'll see how long it lasts as they come up here for 1st and 10. Jones. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And a battle for this one, it is caught by the receiver. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
I think this is just simply the case, Mike, of a great throw and an even better catch, and there's just not a whole lot else for the defender to do. I mean, he is sticking with him stride for stride. Perfect throw, perfect catch, and really nothing else you can do.
Jones now on 1st down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Jones. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Anthony Hill Jr. on the coverage.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Open man is Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. I'm going to save some of those for the regular season. That's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's the versatile Jordan James. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
More yards. That's another Tokyo.
Shotgun now for Jones. Left side, he finds Stribley. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. To throw is Jones. To the goal line and in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, Blues. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Blues are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. So they have it 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Spears. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground, this is Kalo Mullings. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
They go play action with Levis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. The Blues offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now, Jones. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, Jones. He'll swing this out to James. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Tokyo first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing
now is Jones. This one is caught by Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Will run up the middle with James. He's trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for injury. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Jones. Open man is Tunges, the tight end. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's a handoff to James. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw is Jones. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And this will be incomplete. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. 3rd and long. Levis to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
On the handoff, it's Mullins. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. He keeps it himself. And a nice run. Close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. Now they'll pitch it out here. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Sly's kick is good. Now a timeout for injury. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Blues offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go with James. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 3rd and 9. Jones. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he is on to kick it away. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll run here. It's Carter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On second down, Levis. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On the ground, it's the rookie, Nicholas Singleton. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. It is 3rd and long. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. Escaping to his left. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. There's Osborne with the grab. 2nd down and 8. On the give, this is Singleton. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. 3rd down, 3 to go. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's fighting for those extra yards. Looks like he's just got enough to pick up the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Titans.
Here's Levis. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Levis to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
The Blues offense going to get it one final time in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That one caught by Stribling. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a touchdown.
Here's Jones to throw. Complete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Blues offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, this is James. And trying some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
Another Tokyo first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The gun, it's Jones. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
Play action now. It's Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Throwing, Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Jones. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. They'll work the middle here with Singleton. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Running is Singleton. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Want to draw, and here's Singleton. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down. The rain has returned ahead of this second down. Now Levis. Pass pulled in by Carter. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Third down and 3. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to pick up a Titans first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
On the ground, they go with Mullins. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. On the run, here's Carter. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Third and long. A carry. This is Carter. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. You know, Mike, I can tell you from experience, when you put together a drive of that length, the amount of plays that had to be put in to move the ball that far, and then to come away with no points, that's a tough one. That could be a real deflator for an offense.
The Blues offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Jones. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And Tokyo. First down.
Jones. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down. Now, another 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Again, it's Jones. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. We'll run up the middle with James. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Jones. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's James. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And he'll take it on in. Braden Willis. Touchdown, Tokyo.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it, and the Blues will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Here's Carter. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Williams in motion. A run with Carter. And he's up past the 35. Got a 1st down. Putting down at the 37.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. First down throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Levis. In trouble, and down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
19 yards.
At this stage of the game, Mike, these are the plays that can alter the outcome. You find yourself trailing here in the second half. He's doing everything he can to keep this drive alive. A little bit through the air. This time, it's with his legs.
Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Game on. Nick Singleton. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Blues 20, Titans 17.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Blues offense and Mac Jones heading back out onto the field. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On play action, it's Jones. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. John Franklin Myers getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
Shotgun now for Jones. Now he takes off. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down. On comes the Blues punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. On 2nd down, Levis. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. To throw is Levis. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. They forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. The Blues offense ready to take over once again.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Jones. Off he goes. And he looks like he's going to pick up the first down. Indeed, he will as he gets it by about a yard. They'll go with James. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
That's a 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Jones. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked up by Joshua Williams.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Whoa, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a first down. They'll run Mullins. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Carter. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Levis. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one, he's got to have. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans have tied it up here in the fourth quarter.
That's well done right there. Down 3. Obviously, you would have loved a touchdown, but the first job is to just get this game back square, and they were able to accomplish that.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Blues offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. After being burnt with the pick on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away. Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. He'll take a shot down the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On comes the Blues punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On the handoff, it's Singleton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Rookie saying, I am ready for some regular season carries. He's got a 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. On the ground, here's Singleton. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to get this down very close to the first down marker. Maybe a few inches short, however. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
But it brings up
So here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one he's got to have.
a 48-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Kicker, defense.
Man, you just cannot do that, Mike. 4th quarter of a tie game, and I understand you're trying to sell out and make a big play, but instead of getting the ball back down 3, now there's a chance you might not get the ball back at all.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Mac Jones and his offense. Down 23-20. A minute 16 to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting, huh? As they come up 1st and 10. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Jones. He'll air it out deep. That could be the dagger. It is intercepted. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans as they start things out with a victory here in the 1st week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.